About 6 years ago, I woke up one morning. I think I had about 3 hours sleep. I said to myself, I can't do this no more. I can't live like this. I was living homeless for about 3 to 4 years. I finally got a place and furnished my house. But I was still living with mental health and PTSD. I got to a better place, but not in my mind. So I said to myself, I can't live like this anymore. So after that day, 6 years ago, July, 6 years ago, I saw on TV a TP camp in Regina for foster care. I said, hey, I should join those folks. So I sold everything I have. Went to the pawn shops, went to friends, went to family, sold everything. Went to Kijiji. This was before Facebook Marketplace. I sold everything I owned. Everything that I had in possession. All I had left was a bag. I had a van at the time. So I took my van and I went to Regina with the teepee. Just a 12-foot teepee that I bought off one of my friends. So when I got to Regina camp, I joined them for a couple of weeks in front of the Regina Legislative. It was a camp for stolen children. It was quite an experience. It was humbling joining that camp. Everyone was just like me. They had mental health and trauma. Some lost their kids in foster care. Some lost their kids to Sissy Scoop, residential school. We're all there healing together. One morning, there was a radio show calling everybody to start camping with us, that it's legal, that they should join us. So when I woke up that morning, it was like 8 a.m. And I heard a voice, a man saying, son, do you ever see these teepees out on the prairie or anywhere else? Run. These things are so evil. I'm just showing you what they look like, and these are evil things. I was rubbing my eyes in my little teepee. I said, what the hell's going on? Who's talking like that? So I jumped out of my teepee, and there was hundreds of people surrounding that camp. It was like an open show. It wasn't peaceful. Everyone was there for their own reasons. So I head to my van in the front of the legislative building, and one of my friends and campers there, he's been in foster care, was standing at the front in shock. As I walked towards him, these three ladies walk towards us. They look like they're about 10 years apart each. One was in her 30s, 40s, and one looked like in her 50s. They asked us, me and my friend standing at the front of the teepee camp in Regina, how come you guys don't go to work? Why are you guys here with these teepees? You don't belong here. You guys should be working. Why are you here? And I looked at my friend. He was about to get mad and start swearing. So I stopped him. I told him, you go walk over there. I told him, I'll talk to these women. You walk over there. So he got mad at me and walked away. So I told those ladies that reason why we're here is we lost our children, and we're here to get some answers and changes. And they just said, well, that's your fault. And the other lady goes, that's no excuse for you not to go to work. You're wasting people's time and energy, and this is a beautiful park. Look, you guys desecrated with these ugly things. The older lady said. And the younger one says, "You're just wasting everyone's time and taxpayers' money. Go home. Go where you come from." And the middle-aged lady said, "You just go back to work. Like what so-and-so said. Just go back to work." And I looked down at on the side of their pants. They each had a white card, which is like government. So that means they worked across the street. So after all that chaos happened, I just packed up my teepee. I said, "This is toxic. These teepees are not evil. There's got to be a better way. These people can't heal." I just didn't feel like I couldn't heal anymore. That I need to find a healing. So I went to Saskatoon, and 2 days later, I set up the teepee at Victoria Park in Saskatoon in mid-July 2018. I call it Healing Camp for Justice. It started off as a healing camp where we can come and join and start sharing circles. We had over 50 to 100 people show up every night for those 7 days. I got a park permit. I got insurance. It cost me over $6,000 to do that camp out of my own pocket. And it grew. People started coming. We started feeding people, started feeding the homeless. We took in donations for food, everyday water. We had hundreds and hundreds of visitors. I met chiefs from all over Canada, as far away as Alaska and from the United States. They all came to that camp. Some people flew to see us at the camp. I met an elder from Thompson, Manitoba. He drove from Thompson, Manitoba to that camp. I met dignitaries. I met MPs from all 4 provinces. I met people who work for Trudeau. Come told me about Bill C-92 in 2018. So the camp is coming back in 2024, July. I'm going to walk from my reserve, Watering Lake, to Saskatoon to hold the camp. And then I'm going to walk back after the camp, 7 days, back to Watering Lake. I'm challenging you, people of Saskatchewan, to solidarity, all reserve communities and Métis communities, to go to your chief and council and your mayors and their council, Métis and reserve communities, and get them to walk with you to Saskatoon. Saskatoon is a middle hub of Saskatchewan. We all need to heal. We're all fighting each other. We're all hurt. We need to come together and reconcile, from residential school, 60s scoop, foster care, the intergenerational trauma that affected us. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a loss. Everyone has some sort of thing that happened to them in your life. Healing is a journey, and find your healing journey. I suggest you walk. Come to Saskatoon and join a healing camp, and start your own camp after the camp in Saskatoon in your home reserve. Start your own healing journey in your own reserve, just like I did in Saskatoon. So join me in July in Saskatoon for the healing camp for trauma. The camp is coming back after 6 years. Healing camp for trauma after 6 years. Please talk to your chief and council, talk to your mayor, talk to your community members. Walk and start your own camp on your home reserves and home communities, and heal. Start your healing journey. All it takes is one step, one walk, and it will help. Healing Camp for Trauma, coming July 2024, back to Saskatoon. The camp is coming back. Hi, all my relations.